Hi Calvary Church, my name is Quinn Santa Ana. I'm the director of community groups here at Calvary, and we have a really exciting opportunity for us here at Calvary, and that is community groups. When I think about community groups, I'm reminded of Acts 2 and how the church started and how they devoted themselves to prayer, to the teaching of God's word, to the breaking of bread, reminding themselves of what Jesus had done for them. And they did this all in their homes. They cared for each other, and they also shared meals together. And so that is the vision and that is the hope for community groups here at Calvary. And so we are going to ask community groups to operate in these three rhythms. And the first is gather. And gathering is fully focused on hospitality and fellowship. This will be the time where you get to know the people that are in your community groups, where you get to share stories of how God is working in your life, and you get to hear the stories of how God is working in your community group's life. This is all done over a meal. This is where we can pray for each other and spend a little bit of time in God's Word. And the hope through gathering is that relationships are built and we are spurred on and we desire to grow. And then the second rhythm of grow is when we first and foremost grow in our Christ-likeness and our relationship and intimacy with the Lord, but also that we would grow closer together as a community, that we'd move from friends to more like family. This is a time where we'd spend more in the Word, more time in prayer, spend time holding each other accountable and encouraging each other to steward all of our gifts and our talents for God's glory and for His kingdom. And as we do that, as we spend time growing, the hope is that we are able to move to the third rhythm, which is to go. And the third rhythm of go is an opportunity where we get to meet in a third place, a place that's not the church and a place that's not your home. This is a place like a coffee shop or a restaurant, a concert, a park, somewhere in your community where you'll be able to interact with those outside of your community groups. And the hope is that we'd be intentional with all of the conversations that we come across. And when time allows, you can share the gospel with them and you can invite them to gather with you and your community groups with the hopes that the Lord would grow your community group, but also grow the church and allow us, Calvary, to have a gospel presence in our community. If this is something that you would like to partake in, you can find the registration for the launch on calvarygr.org, and we hope to see you guys there.